everybody, welcome back. This will be the second video in your intro to patterns. We need to remind you of some information before you get started on your pattern for the day. So Miss Dobbins is here with some details.
Hey everyone, so like Miss Rouse said, this is video 2. So I just want to remind you, if you haven't watched video 1, to stop right now and go watch video 1 with Miss Rouse first, because she goes into detail of what I'm going to be reviewing with y'all today. So when you're starting your patterns, first you're going to want to draw the first 2 steps, or the next 2 steps of what the pattern we already gave you. So for example, increasing pattern 1, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 structures. So I'm going to draw the 5th and 6th structure. That's step 1. Then in step 2, we're going to take our information from our other stages and create a table. And
That's right, create a data table.
Okay.
That's right, keep going.
We're going to keep going.
Yeah.
And so first, before I create my table, I'm going to define what my independent and dependent variables are. So in this example, I know that my independent variable is x and my dependent variable is y. So I'm going to create a table and put all of our values in there. And after I create my table, we're going to put our information on a graph with an x and y plane and then plot our points. The third thing that we're going to remember when we're doing our patterns is put into...
That's 4th, put into words.
Oh,
you're good?
The 4th thing we're going to remember is put into words how we see the pattern growing or changing. So in our example, we saw that each arm goes up by 1 for each structure, or a total number of increasing by 3 for each time. So in each pattern that you do, you're just going to put in words really like just how you thought the pattern was growing. And then our 5th and final thing, which is okay if you get a little confused on this, because it just takes a little time to see how we can create a way for any stage, but we're going to create an expression or an equation to find the number of blocks for a structure for any structure number. So for that, we're just going to, for our example, we did that y equals 3x. So if I know that, say Ms. Rouse asked me, well, I want to know what it would look like for 100, what it would look like for structure number 100. I could plug in 100 to my equation and find that it would be 300. So, after we do our 5 things, that is just going to be the completion of the pattern. So for your next assignment, I want you to start working on the pattern called cow pens.
Perfect. And remember, if you have any questions at all, you can pop in on the WebEx or send us an email. And keep in mind, you need to record all of this in your math notebook. It needs to come back to school with you when we come back face to face. So label everything correctly. Today's you would label cow pens and then do all 5 things. But if you need us, we are here for you. Just let us know.